So somebody in the last video pointed out to me that I look a bit like Euron Greyjoy, which is a total load of crap. Now I see it. I'm free to rule the Iron Islands. What's their thing? What do they say? What is dead may never die. That's it. Dumbest of all the mottos. What is dead may never die. Nailed it. Today I'm going to be talking about heavy hitting. This is something you see a lot in video games. A lot of them work where they have a light attack or a heavy attack. I think this is mostly done to give you some sort of tactical reason for gameplay. The light attack is quick but takes less damage. The heavy attack is slow but takes a lot of damage. So I want to talk about the ridiculousness of this being a thing. With a sword, you don't really have to throw it around. It's not a blunt weapon. You can actually penetrate human tissue with as little as 4 ounces of pressure, which means there's no need to do this. Quite a lot of video games do this. This is a list of just the ones that I could think of off the top of my head. But I understand why they would use this in video games. It gives the player something to think about while they're fighting. It gives them some kind of level of tactical play. But what about in real life? You do get people who throw their weight behind attacks. In German longsword, people who did this were referred to as buffels, which comes from buffaloes. They were called this because they rely on their brute strength, trying to pummel their way through opponents. So what's the problem with this? Damn kids outside enjoying themselves. Like I've already stated, you don't need much strength to defeat an opponent with a sword. You can cause a lot of damage with not that much strength. People will charge into you with all of their weight, pulling the blade back and telegraphing their attack and following attacks through way too far, allowing your opponent an opportunity to counter quite easily and use your weight against you. This principle doesn't really apply to lots of types of fighting. There's lots of sports where weight is a massive factor. That's why they have weight classes in boxing or mixed martial arts. It's important, it's relevant. But when you have a bladed weapon between you and your opponent, it's a different situation entirely. Really, sword fighting is much more dependent on speed and skill than just brute strength. It's not as simple as just charging at a person and beating them with your hulking weight. They're holding a meter-long pointy stick at you. It's not a good idea. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And let me know if you think I should keep the Euron Greyjoy look. My next video is going to be on Syrio Forel from Game of Thrones. Give the people what they want. What is dead may never die.